I pulled photos from yesterday's video and I was like, whoa, I just look like jacked. However, that's not how I feel. I do not feel that. When you go into like fitness or you're trying to diet down, what a lot of people don't get is like your body, your brain will be like, nah, eat. Because it's a self-protection mechanism, because it's like if you continue not eating, you're gonna die. So therefore, it will be like, nah, you don't look that good, or you just, you should probably eat, maybe you're hungry. Anyway, so it just plays a lot of tricks. Welcome back. Just come back from the gym. It's been like a weird, I only slept like 5 hours, but I'm awake and we're getting the day. It's the last day in Melbourne. Which is nice. It's been really nice to spend time with family and support family. And now it's back tomorrow morning, back to Brisbane, Queensland. Really early flight. At 7 in the morning the flight is, so I have to be awake at 4 a.m. But I get to immediately still have a full work day and gym day back in Brisbane. So kind of happy about that. In a interesting way, I am in a bit of like I'm on the precipice of stuff. Yesterday, here's what happened. I hired 3 new people. So during this last section, which is the last 14 days, which starts tomorrow, which is that last push, and then we reverse diet slowly. If you were in yesterday's video, you'll know. I'm now also hiring 3 people and onboarding them. Onboarding meaning, they come into the company, we're going to have a chat, I'm going to support them, and we gently be like, hey, here's what to do, here's what to do, here's what to do. And there's just lots of moving parts. So you've got that, and yet, no matter what happens, everything I do, everything, I still check my ex's social media. I still think about my ex, and not a message, not a nothing, just nothing. Other than she's changing her hair color every day, still just trying to eat and diet down, and thinking that it's all about image and body, and just, it's like, dude, like, love me, but I kind of am entering this period where like, you continuously reject everything about me. Like, what is it about me? Anyway, it's sad, whatever, but I've got this vision and I'm supporting staff and I'm supporting people onto this staff, and I feel like anytime I give this energy, I'm moving away energy from here. So it's like, so I kind of have to let it be. I have to let it be. And that's the reality. Let it be. So what a lot of people do, and this is a little hack about getting ripped or getting shredded or getting, actually moving through and dropping the weight to where you want your physique to be if you're overweight. For a lot of people, they want to look good consistently. And when you eat a lot of carbs, or you eat a decent amount of calories, and you have this kind of place where your body is always like, it's just making slow changes, but you look full, your muscles are full, you look good, right? So right now, I look better in the evening once I've already eaten all my day's calories, because my water balance fills out, I've got more calories in me, and then I look way more muscular. I can see my abs, there's just lots of stuff. Where now I don't look great. Now I don't look great in comparison to the evening. And most people can't do that because they want to make sure they're doing it to look good. Therefore, if they look bad, they don't want to do that. So it's just, again, embracing the suck. Like, let's say it's going to take you 3 months. Let's say it's going to take you 4 months. Let's say it's going to take you 6 months. Just removing, what's helped me during this 60 days is removing how I look. Like, I was like, yep, worst shape of my life. Yep, cool, worst shape of my life. I was like, oh, muscular. Oh, now my muscles look like they're going down. I'm not sure, am I losing muscle? I'm not sure, I'm training really hard. And then it's like, man, are you training hard? Yes. Are you maxing out capacity? Yes. Are you sleeping? Are you eating enough protein? Are you doing all the correct things? Yes. The correct things is in, like, my body is a fine-tuned machine. You're doing all the correct things. Patience. It's still on my phone, by the way. Patience. Patience. And then what I can do is I can wait to get the reward at the end. I don't need to look good now to myself. I can go all the way, then reverse diet, and I'll look good in 6 weeks' time. But by then all the fat is already gone, where most people are so unwilling to look bad, so unwilling to just shut it down and lock in. Including myself, that was me, that, you know, you kind of trying to get your reward before you earned it. Get your reward before you earned it. Stop rewarding yourself. Like, Andrew, the biggest shift in all of this self-love is reward myself when it's done. Do not reward myself beforehand. That means don't take the photo before it's done. That means don't show other people before it's done. That means don't tell other people before it's done. That means don't give yourself, it's like you can give yourself dopamine points. Literally, it's explained inside. So dopamine is the motivation chemical, right? Dopamine is the thing that makes you motivated, right? Serotonin is the happy chemical. By how we view something, we can give ourselves a literal chemical reward. So I can look in the mirror and I can eat some carbs and I can be like, oh, look, you look amazing. And I can actually stimulate a chemical release. But what I've done now is I've now hijacked my brain to be like, see, you got the positive reward. I rewarded myself before my mission was finished. Now, your mission might be, I need to lose 10 kilos on the scale. Cool. So you've got that. Reward yourself when it's done. Or you want to build a business. Or you want to quit your job and you want to start something new. Reward yourself psychologically only when you've achieved it. But a lot of people are like, oh, no, they'll get like validate me, like I'm doing well, right? And none of that ends up in like pure self-love and pure self-confidence. It will end up that a lot of people, if you had the right people around you, supported you and kind of like got you there, but you as a core identity do not know how to sit in the suck until it's done and reward yourself when it's done. And we don't need a lot of things in life. Like, when you really boil down, when you've really gotten rid of your entire past, you've got you've addressed your wrongs, addressed your rights, talked to the people that you need to. Shout out to my ex, talk to your mother. Before then, you're never gonna have pure freedom ever, no matter what you do. Go do that. Like, go clear out your past. Once your past is cleared out, then you have this space. And then in this space, you're like, well, here's the things that really matter to me. I actually love, as you know, for me, it was like, I've always wanted to have a really aesthetic, kind of crafted, artistic body. That's number one, okay? So for me, that's lean, quite muscular. I want to be quite functional. So therefore, we've got yoga. We're going to have some tattoos because it's kind of an artistic expression of me walking around in this world. That's important to me. Fantastic. Okay? And I think that physique-wise or rig-wise, everybody needs to have some sort of vision of what they want for their body or their vehicle. Okay? We spend hours and hours, years thinking of the car that we want to buy, and we don't think about the car that we already own. You've got to have a vision for your car. For some people, they want a stocky car. They want a stocky, a Jeep, a boom, cool, build muscle. For some people, they want a really a lean, a lean, calm car, a safe car. Just a really balanced car. Some people want a sports car. They want like a Ferrari engine. So basically, everybody should have a vision for their vehicle. Everybody should have a vision for what they want their nutrition to look like, though a lot of people are addicted to stuff. So who do you want as an image to what, in your perfect image, who are you? Are you that person that, eats really good and then has a burger on the weekend with friends and has a couple of beers? What is that? Not that I condone that, but what does your nutrition look like? And there's nothing wrong with it. We all make choices, right? If you drink, you're damaging your brain. Cool. If you do drugs, you're damaging your mental health. If you work out twice a week, you're improving your health. If you work out 5 times a week, you improve your health more. Everyone's got different levels of what they want to reach, and you shouldn't necessarily go straight to the top immediately, but you should be true with what sits with you right now, okay? And for me, for right now, definitely it's the top of the field in my world for my Ferrari. It's the top of the field for my nutrition, and the nutrition may potentially change, but I don't see processed food in there. I don't see, I see really food as fuel to function what I need. And then we want social media impact. I want to impact millions and millions and millions and millions of people with the real life story of what it takes to be a man, what it takes to live a life of freedom, passion, purpose, and really hard on your sleeve, right? Because what I would do is, speaking one-to-one, we have great connections with humans, I do. But it's not enough. I want to spread that to the world. And if I can't spread that to the world, I feel like I'm dying inside, and I want to sing. I want to sing at a really high level. Stadiums, I want to literally change the vibration of the planet. Point is there's not a lot of things that I want. And same for you, once you've cleared out your past, there's not a lot of things that you're going to need or want. So once you've got the thing, spread it out and be okay, well, what am I working on right now? And only reward yourself when you've done it. Because leaning into the pain that it still isn't done just drives you harder. So sit in that pain. It's not done yet. Sit in that pain. It's not done yet. Sit in it. Reward it when it's done. Give yourself the reward, and then it's done. And then move on to the next bit. That's how you design your life. But people reward themselves. People just reward themselves nice and early. Look, are you proud of me? Validate me. I've already done this. Why are you doing that? Because you're not certain that you're going to make it, and you're asking for, am I doing the right thing? You know if you're doing the right thing or not. Are you doing the right thing or not? And who are you doing it for? Are you doing it for others, or are you doing it for you? That's the secret sauce. Calories have started going down a little bit, so I'm feeling already hungrier. I'm not nervous for these 14 days. I'm nervous because as anxiety goes up for these 14 days, I'm nervous that I will be more frantic around new employees and stuff there. So I bought a journal. I'm moving everything to just one journal. So at the moment I have 2 journals, and then I have a piece of paper, and it's a bit messy. What I used to run, which works really well, is just one A4 canvas journal, which is, it's my diary, it's anything I need to write in on one page, it's just the one thing. I'll show it to you at some point. So I'm gonna keep really on the patience game, on the here's what we're doing, here's what we're not doing, and just continue the task. Finish the mission. Step 1, get the rig done. I'm still actioning the other stuff, but once the rig is done, I will have 90% more mental capacity and state to be able to finish the mission on the second one. Then I'll be able to have 90% state to then finish the mission on the next one. And I always get, me personally, one of my biggest things is I get too excited. I'm like, the rig's nearly done, cool, now apply everything to that. And I kind of have done that with the hiring employees. Like, really, I probably shouldn't have. But I think I can handle it, and it kind of helps because it keeps me a little busy. Point is, for me, I get too excited and I move on to the next thing before the first thing is done. So I've been a bit frantic around home. I arrive home and we finish the mission rig-wise. That's it, we finish the mission rig-wise, and we have our business and our YouTube launching and all the social media stuff launching. So we operate on those two things. I can't touch singing. Don't let me touch singing yet, okay? Not yet. Get the rig done, and then it'll be business, social media, and then singing comes in. I think I can operate on two things at once, right? You've got one thing as the priority, and then you've got the other thing which fills in the other time. So one thing is the priority, the other thing that fills in the time. And that's kind of how it is for me. So that's the update. This is the last day in Melbourne. I hope you're well. What is the mental model today? There's a lot. But that's how I'm operating it right now. I'm operating from a place of patience, from a place of, I still miss my ex. Do you still love me? Please. Am I such a bad person? Not a bad person. You've been through the story. Kind of been like, the vision is becoming larger and larger. I'm like, are you going to come on this train or not? But, we all make our choices. Some people aren't ready for it. I have to accept that. And yeah, that's where we're at. I hope you're well. I hope you have a brilliant day. Love. Also love. Just love. P.S. That's never removed. Love everybody. Love yourself. Love other people. Love. Still the answer of life. Peace.